I don't know if you guys saw this, but I totally missed it. During the Biden administration, there was a law that was passed that states cars manufactured in 2026, 2027 are going to have to include a kill switch, meaning the car is going to determine whether or not you are fit to drive. And if it determines you are not, it will pull you off to the side of the road and shut down. It's going to monitor you using infrared cameras in your vehicle, sensors on your steering wheel, and some function that will be able to determine your blood alcohol level and whether or not you have consumed THC. This is being sold to us as every other instance of government overreach as for our protection, okay? It's gonna protect you against impaired drivers, similar to us being sold surveillance systems on our beaches and in public spaces is going to protect us from illegal immigration, okay? These systems are being put into place by Palantir. Not familiar with Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is the founder of Palantir. Palantir, the technology, mirrors China's state-level surveillance. Peter Thiel, a direct quote, "A democracy is not always the most efficient way to manage a society. Once all of these surveillance systems are put into place, they've got your face scans. Every time you go to TSA, you scan your face on your phone, you give it your thumb, scanning at your eyeballs to skip line at TSA. Once they have all of our biometric data, surveillance systems all over the place, and they have got access to all of your medical records, whether you opt out of a vaccine or not. They've got your social media posts, which everyone's cheering for. The immigrants need to give us their social media accounts. This same technology is going to be used against you. In 5 years, maybe they want you to go get another experimental medication and you opt out. Maybe there's another pandemic. Maybe there's another experimental medication. There's going to be people cheering for your car not to be able to start, for you to have a red social credit score and not be able to leave your house, for these surveillance systems to monitor those who are spreading misinformation about vaccine safety. Once these surveillance systems are in place, they don't go away. Okay, Palantir got their first contract with the United States during Trump's first administration. It was just expanded during Biden, expanded now during Trump. It'll be expanded again with whoever is next. It's gonna be used against you. Right versus left, hate your neighbor, they voted different. You have compassion, they don't. Go look at how these people are voting. What wars are they all voting to fund? Are they all saying we can't say certain things and infringing on our speech? They're all doing it in their votes. Do not fall for this propaganda. We have to push back, start using cash when we can. Stop letting them scan our face and our eyeballs every chance you can say no, even at the airport when they go to say, "Can I take your picture?" "No, thank you. Here's my life." Choosing to opt out every single instance you can. Saying it doesn't even matter, they've got it all already. No, it does matter. Start opting out, start pushing back, start voting for small government.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Ty with Opinionated Grime. I'm back in today with yet another video, and got another interesting one, man. You know, we're talking about this government kill switch, guys, that they're supposed to be putting on all new vehicles in the United States, supposedly. I'm not sure if that's 100% true or not. But these are the reports that's out right now, guys, that it's supposed to be passed at some point. So this is the latest information from which she's saying, and the information that I pulled. I don't think it's been completely passed yet. I could be wrong on that. But I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one. This is very interesting. And she touched on several different points throughout her video. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to kind of piggyback on what she's saying. As far as the kill switch situation with the vehicles, how do you guys feel about that? Comment down below. Me personally, guys, I'm kind of on the fence about that. And I'm going to tell you why. I think I get the whole point of what the government is trying to do. And I'm going to make my point on this, guys. You know, I'm not saying I'm completely on board with it, but I understand it. Okay. You have a lot of irresponsible people out here that drive drunk. They do. You know, blood alcohol levels through the roof, guys. You know, a lot of people are unalived every single year in this country due to a drunk driver. I mean, that's a fact. So now I think what the government is trying to do is, obviously they want to put a stop to this. Okay, they want to figure out a way to let's statistically cut this number of accidental lives. I have to be careful what I say, guys. Let's cut it down as much as we can, okay? So they're implementing this new technology within the cars, okay? So as she stated, it's supposed to be biometric scans inside the car. There's supposed to be, I guess, some sort of sensors on the steering wheel, other sensors throughout the vehicle that can do facial recognition. It can detect, your blood alcohol level prior to you, I guess, starting the vehicle. If you done any sort of like THC or any other type of recreational, drugs, guys, it can detect that as well. And ultimately, now what I'm a little bit confused about is, will a car still allow you to drive? And then due to the biometric scans of your face and your blood alcohol level, does it send some sort of signal, to whoever's controlling this to say, hey, this person is drunk, this person is, high, or whatever the case may be, and then it just kills the car right there? Or does it just not start at all? Which to me would be better, right? So we really don't know how that technology is supposed to, really be taking place. But at the same time, I'm hearing also, guys, that, some people are feeling like it's an infringement upon our freedoms and rights in the country. People are saying, hey, don't buy these brand new cars, buy something old, maybe something that was like, I don't know, guys, 15, 20 years ago or older, before this technology was actually implemented. People are saying, hey, it's an infringement upon our rights as a citizens. Even people that don't drink, it's supposed to be analyzing them as well. So it's kind of one of those things, guys. It's a touchy type of subject because people are going to be kind of torn in between. I think some people are going to be for this technology. I think some people are going to be against this technology. But I want to know how you guys feel about it, man. Like I said, I'm on the fence about it. I can understand it. But there is a possibility that it's more government outreach. I mean, okay, there's, government control, okay? The government is, once again, putting their hands in places that they shouldn't. And it's just like another way of controlling society. I mean, we just don't know, okay? Do I think this technology can possibly save lives? I would say so. I would say if it's structured correctly, I think you can save a lot of lives. And I think that's very important, Now she touched on some other things, guys. She kind of went like off the rails with a little bit of stuff, man. But ultimately, man, I think it's a great technology. But at the same time, is it a form of surveillance? Is it like I said, is it Big Brother's way to kind of, keep an eye on folks and different people to see what you're doing and things like that? But I'm gonna give you guys something to think about. When you look at technology like our laptops, guys, the smartphones, the smart TVs that we have, etc., all of these devices have cameras on them, okay? They all have cameras. They all have, software built into them. They go through software updates. They're supposed to fix different bugs and things like that. So, also, I want to mention the Ring camera system, guys. We're talking about Google Nest. It seems like it's always a new company popping up every year. But those cameras as well, they're supposed to be watching your property for you, right? Anything that has a camera lens to it that can be pretty much like connected to like some sort of Wi-Fi connection. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a VPN or not. I mean, you still can be surveyed is the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, so you have hackers, you have other different things going on, guys, right now. Like I said, these systems can be hacked, these systems can be broken into, and you know, you can be watched at any time. I mean, hell, I'm on my camera now, guys, you know, doing a recording of this video for my channel. And how do I know that I'm not being watched right now as I'm recording, you know, to you guys? So this is the point that I'm making. You know, we're already in the system, okay? We've been in the system, guys, under this surveillance, in my opinion, for quite a long time. If you guys remember when the very first smartphone actually launched, that was what, 2006 or 2007? And then when the whole apps came behind that, guys, at the same time, even back then to right now, when you download a new app, what does it ask? It asks for permission, right? It wants permission, and it wants access to your photos. It wants access to your library of whatever you got on your device. It wants access to your videos. It wants access to your camera. It wants access to everything that you can think of pretty much that's associated with your phone. So you're already giving permission. So what she's saying about opting out, I mean, you can, I don't agree with that. You can opt out all day long. We're all under surveillance. We're all in the system. All of our data, all of our records, okay? Medical records, you know, personal records, bank records and statements, you name it, all of that stuff is already out. And it's no coming back from that, all right? Think about this also, guys. Even when you delete old photos, delete old videos, you know, etc., all of that stuff is still going somewhere. It's going into some kind of cloud server. It's going, you know, where it's going, okay? So hopefully I didn't steer too far off of the subject, guys, but I'm just kind of making a point that this new biometric system that they have in these cars, and I'm hearing it's supposed to be like the 2026, 2027 vehicles. I didn't say anything about 2025. It's already out there, okay? But the point of this, I think on the front end, it's all about road safety and it's all about saving lives. I mean, this is what it's about, guys, at the end of the day. But I just made the other points about the other facts because it's still on the back end. You have to kind of think about, you know, again, that government reach, okay? Big brother, you know, watching, you know, surveying everything that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So this subject, like I said, it kind of, to me, it just borderlines between whether we're really, you know, is this really like a safety aspect, or is this more so, like we said, government surveillance? All right. So that's my take on it, man. I'm in between, you know, in my opinion, you know, I think it's good, but I also think it can be a little bad as well. You know, it could be even possibly detrimental. Depends on who you talk to. All right. So like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Like I said, guys, don't forget to, you know, sound off down below, man. Let's have a conversation about it and see what you guys think. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right. Peace.